just thought I'd do a quick Blu-ray update. I haven't done one since about December last year, so I bought a few new additions to the collection in the last couple of months. First I've got Minority Report, which I hadn't seen before. Certainly heard a bit about it as a pretty good sci-fi flick with couch jumping Tom Cruise in it. The effects were pretty good, the graphics were fine. Didn't overly use the surround sound to the full extent, but there were quite a few gunshots and other noises that jumped out from behind you that you certainly weren't expecting. Also picked up a 1980s classic Johnny Hughes film, The Breakfast Club, which again this one I have seen a few times. On Blu-ray, picture quality was fine. Certainly didn't add or detract anything from it. The soundtrack comes out really well on the surround sound, but it's more of a narrative talking film, but certainly good to have if you can pick that one up cheap. I want to get Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but haven't seen it down at a decent price anywhere. Also picked up Disney Pixar's The Incredibles when it came out on Blu-ray a few months ago. Watched this film many a time on DVD, and it certainly holds up to picture quality on Blu-ray. The sound, 5 out of 5. You can't fault the sound on a lot of the animated ones, so that's certainly a great one to watch for kids and adults alike. I picked up a couple of box sets through Amazon UK, which were really good value compared to what you'd pay for them here in Australia. Grabbed the Lord of the Rings trilogy, not the extended edition, just the original cinema release ones. So you've got all 3 movies in that set. Certainly a classic to watch. Comes across great on Blu-ray, and I think I picked that up for essentially $20 Australian delivered from the UK, so you'd be paying $70 in the stores. Along with that, I also grabbed the Matrix trilogy, of which I have not seen one single movie yet. Every time I mention to someone that I haven't seen any of the Matrix films yet, they seem a little surprised, but that's got all 3 of them there, which one day I'll sit down and have a bit of a rainy Sunday afternoon viewing of all of those. I haven't even looked at them to see how they come up on the Blu-ray, but I'm sure they come up pretty well. And the last one, which I've dropped, which is certainly a film which I thoroughly enjoyed at the cinema. Didn't go into it expecting a great deal, having watched the original Tron and not exactly being blown away by the special effects, but this movie definitely does blow you away with the special effects. I got the 3D version because I do have the 3D TV. The 3D element probably adds a bit of depth to the film, but it doesn't really, it's not in your face 3D like some other films, but it does add some depth to it and put you into the film. And the other fantastic thing about it is the soundtrack. Daft Punk did the soundtrack. On 5.1 it uses all the speakers to perfection. I tried it on 7.1, but because I've only got a small living room, it didn't really add too much. I couldn't necessarily define what was coming from each of the different speakers, but 5.1 it uses them brilliantly, so I do like to watch that one over and over again. So that's about it for all the Blu-rays I've bought recently. I'll add another update when I grab some more. Cheers.